Hi there, my name is Sheila Beck and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share and subscribe and ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And I'm going to give you a little hint, a little YouTubing hint. Even though I have a teeny tiny micro channel, I'm going to give you a little hint on something you really need to know before you start YouTubing. And that's it. And this is the advice. It's if you're going to start to record a video, you better make sure you hit the record button before you start talking. And you know, it's probably wise to check you have hit the record button at some point after you started talking, because I just didn't do that. I recorded, I'd say, quite a fantastic video. It was erudite. It was funny. It was it had insightful. It was fantastic. But nobody's ever going to see it because I didn't record it. So yeah, that's what happened. So there are new rumors. Rumors coming out about the new season of Doctor Who, and I'm not sure if I can actually call it a season. If these rumors are to be true. Now, to be clear, these rumors are rumors. They may be true, they may not be true. I'm going to be going through each one of them and analysing them with you and telling you what I think's true, what I think's not. Actually, I don't know. I can't tell you what. I'm going to tell you what the likelihood of truth is, according to my point of view. So again, I've reported on rumors before. Some of them been panned out to be correct, some not. So again, just rumors. They come from the YouTube channel, the TARDIS Zone, the Noel on the TARDIS Zone. Fantastic channel. If you haven't subscribed to it, head on over there and subscribe. So yeah, let's talk about them. But before we get there, can I ask you guys to hit the subscribe button? And if you're subscribed, can you make sure you're still subscribed? YouTube is, as I inch closer to 1,000 subscribers, like crawling, by inch closer, YouTube really make me work for it, and my subscribers are crawling. Oh, it's horrible. And yeah, okay, this is just an aside. Yeah, when I see I get a new subscriber, I go, oh, I get excited, I go ding on my phone, and then I look later and it's gone back down again. It's like, so if you're subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed. And go check the video notes. There's I was going to say a Doctor Who audio story. No, there's a sci-fi audio story called Sapphire and Steel that you can you can download for your listening enjoyment. Go and check a video I did yesterday all about Sapphire and Steel, which I absolutely adore. If you like British sci-fi like Doctor Who, yeah, get out. I like Sapphire and Steel. Also, if you subscribe, you can enter to win fabulous prizes. I give stuff away every week on the channel. So the stuff I giving away this week, actually this competition is going to run for 2 weeks because it's a really good one, is the Matrix, the ultimate Matrix collection. You got the Matrix, the original movie, Matrix Reloaded, Matrix Revolution, the Animatrix, a fantastic bunch of animated stuff set in the Matrix world, and the Matrix Experience, one of the best making of documentaries I've ever seen. So basically, everything you could possibly want to know about the Matrix. All you need to do to win it, the only thing you need to do to win it, is to hit that subscribe button, and then in the comments, leave the hashtag "There is no spoon." There is no spoon, because I fundamentally believe there is no spoon. But something else I fundamentally believe, much of these rumors of Doctor Who. So if these rumors are true, I think there's a wider story we need to talk about. Let's go through them first, and then I'll tell you what I think. Firstly, I'm going to start with what I think is the least likely rumor, is that Captain Jack will be a major character in the season. He will be in, I think, either the entire season or most of it. So the reason the reason why I find that believable is because I think the current era of Doctor Who has objectively has some real genuine problems finding an audience and maintaining an audience, and not, as it turns out, repelling an audience. They really repel the audience. It's really quite incredible for something like Doctor Who. So they bring Captain Jack in. Captain Jack is something that may counterbalance the whatever's pushing people away, which I think is the acting and the writing, the star and the writing, the star and the showrunner. I think they're the two things that aren't quite the best. So so you bring Captain Jack in. I can see that one want to do it. I can't see John Barrowman want to do it. I mean, listen, did you see him put his feet up watching Jonas End, The Stolen Earth? I just don't see him wanting to dye his hair and get in costume. Also, I've been watching season 1, the 2005 season of Doctor Who. He was so young. Oh my god, you got to go back and watch those seasons. He is so young. I just watched Boomtown on Saturday. By the way, if you're interested, we also on the TARDIS Zone on Saturday nights. Sunday nights. We do a watch along of. We started from the beginning, and now we're up to Bad Wolf episode 11 or so, the penultimate episode of season 1. That's on Saturday nights on the TARDIS Zone. So we got. So yeah, he just looks like it's something he really wouldn't want to do. It's like he's not out of shape. He's certainly in a lot better shape than me, but he's not in that 2005 to 2010 a man who can take real serious stunts and acting schedule. I would love him to come in. He is incredibly charming. I genuinely like John Barrowman. Again, the Journey's End Stolen Earth tweet along, absolutely fantastic. His tweets were fantastic. If you haven't seen him, go to his Twitter feed. Oh my god, I was crying like a baby. So anyway, so that's the first rumor. The second rumor is something I believe the second rumor isn't a rumor. There's the companions are going to significantly change. Graham and Ryan. Well, Ryan's got a role in an HBO show. I've got to see that show. How did he get that joke? Because listen, Doctor Who, I don't think is a great thing to put on your season 11, 12. It's not a great thing to put on your acting resume, unless for I can't remember, Tosin Cole. I think he's a good looking bloke, but he's basically been wimped out the entire 2 years, which is a weird thing. I found this is a real common trope in current day entertainment culture. It's that if you have somebody with dark skin. If they're a woman, they have to be a lesbian, and if they're a man, they have to be feminized. They got to be scared. They got to be women. Which I just a weird trope. I don't understand why that is. And if you're gonna gender swap a dark skinned woman, it's always if you're going to gender swap, I'm trying to remember those. A red-headed girl, it always comes out to a black girl for some reason. I don't listen. This is progressive math, and I don't really understand it. But that's just what they do. I'm not commenting on it. I'm not sort of making a pejorative. I'm just saying, well, that's strange. I don't know why they do that. So anyway, so Ryan Cole's Tosin Cole's out. Ryan's leaving. Graham is leaving. It's like free at last. This has not been good for any of them, really. They've been like tied to a very successful show that has failed like so spectacularly, which I think is like the larger narrative that we're going to be looking at. So they're bringing in a new commander, but firstly, Yaz is going to be in it much less. You'll be a part-time companion, which I can kind of see. I can kind of see them building up. So this also plays into the fan. I wouldn't say theory. The fan demand. There is a section of fan that really wants to see the Doctor and Yaz get it on. Just really, really want to, which, again, kind of say, listen, if you're going to have a full-on lesbian carpet-munching session in the TARDIS, if that's what you want to do, I just think they're better candidates than Jodie and Yes. This is me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Leela and Perry. Whatever your taste is, you insert your own your own commentary there. But again, these are not the first two I would go to for that. That's just where I am. Fine. So she's going to be a part-time companion. But does that mean that there's not going to be there won't be any shipping between the Doctor and Yaz? Logically, it would mean that because that she's not going to be around a much. But this is the same production team that created Yaz. Set up gave her a job, which was the definition of a character, and then really didn't do anything with her except say, "Oh look, she had Muslim grandparents from the partition of India." That's basically really it, and until there was like zero character. So you couldn't have zero character development until one episode we found out that she was bullied for being Muslim in Yorkshire. Really? Have you been to Yorkshire? You can be bullied for not being Muslim in Yorkshire right now. That's just crazy. Not that was a joke. That doesn't happen. Well, actually, maybe it does. I don't know. But like that's just kind of crazy. And she had like mental problems, and they built all this up over like 25 minutes in one episode. So are they going to build up a relationship for Yaz and the Doctor? They could. I mean, look, they need about 25 minutes to do so like that. So, but I doubt. Who knows? I was going to say I doubt it. Who knows? For me, there is no bar. There's no level where I go, oh, they can't do that. That'd be stupid. There's nothing. The Doctor can suddenly one episode become a banana and gets eaten by Yaz, who then poops it out and then regenerates back into Jodie. Literally anything can happen. That's how I see this era. Fine. So there's going to be a new companion brought in who will be a LGBTQ plus guy from the 1920s. So, will he be gay? Will he be trans? Will he be both? I think probably both, and you're going to see, we'll sort of see how great the current day is. But then he's also going to say, well, we haven't reached equality yet. We must fight the struggle. It's going to be some preachy nonsense that that you either everybody completely agrees with or nobody agrees with. It's one of the two things. There's no middle ground. There's no, the things this era of Doctor Who preaches is like, women are people too! Women are people too! And everyone's like, yeah, have you ever met a woman? I have. It never occurred to me that a woman wasn't a person. But that's one of the things they preach very, very, very loudly. And then they preach things that not everybody agrees on. They're like, there is no gender! There is no gender! Gender is fluid for everybody, always, ever, and if it's not, it's because there's something wrong with you! Okay, if that's what you think. No! That's not what I think! That's what it is! You're not allowed to think differently! That's the other type of preaching. I found this which again, a bit strange, but okay, whatever you want to do, fine, live and let live. That's what I say. So that's going to be it. But here's the interesting news, and this is the bit that I believe the 1920s LGBTQ plus guy companion. Because why not? Yeah, that certainly seems organic. This era of Doctor Who. But the most interesting rumor is that they will be only 6 episodes between now. That's the number floated. 6 episodes, or maybe 7, if it doesn't include Revolution of the Daleks, which is the one they've already filmed. So there'll only be 6 new episodes between now and 2023, which will be the 60th anniversary. At which point, oh blessed day, Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall will be leaving to partially, and they'll be able to brag that Jodie Whittaker was the longest serving Doctor in the current era. So wait, let me try and think. So that means she started in what was it, 2017 she regenerated? You gotta let's say 28. I'm gonna try and be fair, but they're not. 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 2021, 2022. That's 5 years. So how long did Tennant do? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. She's got the least episodes and the longest time. I think that's not a great resume, but I think that's maybe what he's shooting for, to have say she's the longest serving Doctor of the current era and the least popular and with the least amount of episodes. But that would all just make sense. It makes sense to me from the BBC's point of view as well, because I think they've completely lost confidence in this era of Doctor Who, and how could they not? I think here's what I think is going on. I think they completely lost confidence in this era of Doctor Who, but they are very vain and they don't want to admit it to anyone. So the worst thing that can happen for the BBC right now is for them people to see Doctor Who and see this production team make Doctor Who. And the more Doctor Who this production team makes, the worse the BBC looks. So 6 episodes seems to be really in the sweet spot, so they can say, yep, we continued, we stayed the course, but they minimize the damage by not having so many eyes on it, because they just know it's going to be awful. No, do they know? I don't think they know it's going to be awful. They know it's going to be rejected by the public, because Why wouldn't it be? Because it has been non-stop this far. It's been a constant nosedive. So the more episodes they have, the lower the ratings they're going to eventually get. So again, they need to minimize the amount of episodes. So 6 episodes, and look, they're going to blame it all on the current pandemic. Yeah, they're going to. Oh, she would have done this. Yeah, no, they're going to blame it all on the current pandemic. Yeah, I think they're going to suggest the current pandemic was so bad that retroactively, before it happened, it went back in time and forced people to stop watching season 12. That's what I think they're going to say. I could believe anything. But yeah, I think the BBC have completely lost confidence in this era of Doctor Who, but not in Doctor Who, because we have Time Lord Victorious, and I think they really need the revenue from that. And it's been, this is something they've been planning for about a year, and it's an initiative from the BBC. I mean, the BBC really wanted to make some revenue out of Doctor Who, and I think they're missing not making revenue out of Doctor Who. So yeah, so that's essentially the rumours. We're going to be talking about them in detail today at 5 o'clock UK time. That's noon on the East Coast, and 9 a.m. on the West Coast on the US. Anywhere else in the world, look, guys, you got to work it out for yourself. I don't know where you are. I could be in Australia. I don't even know how time works there. The toilet swirl backwards. What do I know? It could mean anything to me. So yeah, I don't know. Also, again, fantastic Star Trek news as well. It as good as this. I think if these rumors are true, it's good news because it's only maximum 7 episodes that we're going to see between now and 2023. That makes my life much better. So I would imagine. Let me think. I would imagine we're going to get Revolution of the Daleks maybe New Year's Day, and then perhaps they'll take those episodes and make them into specials. You would have like one regeneration special on New Year's Day, where she'll regenerate on 2023, and then maybe they'll take the other 5 episodes and make 2 or 3 specials like the Tennant's specials here. So that I can kind of see that happening. That again, that would make sense. There's precedent for it, and it's the best choice for the BBC if they have any sense. So here's why those rumours don't really pan out. Because I don't think they have any sense. Or maybe somebody in the BBC has some sense. I genuinely don't know. But there you go. That's the Rumour Roundup. We're going to be talking about them in detail tonight at 5 o'clock. Join me. We'll talk about the Star Trek rumours, which are equally great. And the Big Finish news and the feminization of Luke Skywalker. I really want to get to the humbling of Picard article as well. I don't know if we're going to have enough time. But anyway, join me tonight. My name is Sheila Beck and the Rabbi for Another Planet. Please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much and have yourself a fantastic day.